Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's time for some more EU5. I'm your Leo Scalvin. So, I am going to move our capital to Stad. I sort of talked about that at the end of the last one. And hopefully that will be good for us. It's significantly larger. And I'm assuming, like, we'll just end up with, 100 control. There should be a stable government. I agree. Let's maybe have this go up by a certain amount. Even just a little bit every month. I'm trying to invest in stability a little bit to make our lives just that little bit easier, you know? Because our stability kind of sucks right now. And it's tough. Alright. So now 2.5 stability. Alright. Perfect. Slowly but steadily we recover. Yeah. Alright. So let's see if this is actually going to be good or will this destroy me economically. I am kind of concerned. Okay, there we are, maximum control. Yeah, okay, the proximity to capital recalculated. Like, overall, our taxes should increase. Just deal with it. Unfortunately, means taking another fucking debt. I'm trying to stabilize things, but it's tough. And loss of our crown power is not great for that. Still, again, stability should tick up. Oh no, that's just as high as it goes, okay. We still aren't taxing the patricians at all, because our stability is too low. Yeah. I am considering giving something here, you know? I don't want to, but it might help. I'll take 7 stability, thank you. But all of it just, massively gives so much power to the nobles, and they're already at this level because our crown is kind of fucked. Alright. Unfortunately, there's nothing that allows us to actually increase the taxes on peasants, which would be really cool. Recognized communes. Max control, nah. Yeah. Like I say, for now we've just kind of got to chill, I think. We're still integrating yet another large province. Overall, our wealth has actually been doing pretty well. You know? Like our income, it's good. Unfortunately, we still just tax the commoners. Luckily, this continues to climb. Yeah. 541. How much does that go up? From negative stability, it seems like it should go up like a fairly decent bit. Alright, I can call another parliament. Expand the officer lists. Contain professional armies. It's 47. Let's do it again. There we are. The important part is, now, with the Parliament running, this will actually climb their satisfaction up a fair bit. Good. Well, we don't have any prestige to lose. I think I may go for a cost Billy though. Next border and border distance. Yeah. Holland, Magdeburg. Lüneburg's got a lot of friends. They really do not like me. We are slightly weaker than them, but as well as it should be fine. Is a vassal, so they should join anyway. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there it is. So we'd have to win that, which I'm not 100% certain we do. But I can always give it the old county try here. Fabricate a possibility on Tecklenburg. This seems like it would be the best one to do. Either that or East Westphalia. Yeah. Alright. And away we march. Alright. Gather our forces. Who's our, oh wow, that's a good officer. You know what? I like our odds all of a sudden. Merge, balance, and I guess strike you. Because they're coming in from this direction. Noble plot. Yay! No, we can't. Need to recover our morale first. And have the enemy reinforced just in time. Although it looks like we still win anyway. Woof. Yeah, we gotta head down here. Take control of this. Take control of this. Lose even more stability. What do you mean, no? Oh my god. $77. Yeah. Okay. We gotta finish our work here. And march north. 87. Onsenburg, Münster, Bremen. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. And I'll take 8 gold. Just mug them. And bring down the levies, you know? So, those, I think they need 50 to join, so it's just Münster, Bremen, Hildesheim, and Friese. That should be okay. It might also be a way to attack Bremen and win if the coalition does fire at me. Alright. So, about integrating our provinces. Demography. Ah, shit, this region's Westphalian. At least at a bare minimum, we need to get them up to tolerated. The Miller's Guild. Yeah, we're still struggling to integrate our territory, but we are slowly growing. That's a lot of money we're losing. Okay. Yeah, these guys are just never happy. Oh hey, we have the burgers now. We have a city? Unserburg. Ah, yes. Yeah, about all this. No. Anyway, so since we have a city now, I have burgers. That kind of should shunt things around a bit and allow us to have a lot higher maximum taxes, at least. Merchant courts. Elite patronage, formal guilds, land of commerce. Market fairs are great. I will grant that. from taxes for burgers. Yeah, address that. Please and thank you. Alright. There we are. Get to work on stabilizing. People laugh at our army. Well, that's a shame. So Frisia has joined a coalition against me with the city of Bremen. This seems like an absolute win on my part to just take Bremen. You know? Oh. Alright. We're gonna maybe get a hold of another city. We have an urban population now. And maybe someday I'll even be able to stabilize. And we can accept them. Westphalia. Alright. And maybe make some more moves. We'll see. Osterholz has a core. Excellent. Alright. Integration's proceeding. And our taxes are getting better. Slowly. Yeah, the low Republican tradition unfortunately continues to make, like, stability investment costs a nightmare. So, like, I should do this as well. And that should hopefully start to help over time. Oh. Also looks like a hole in the cabinet has formed. I don't want to appoint you to the cabinet as I want you as a general. So, as good as you are, get to work integrating. Alright. Yeah. Unfortunately, this place is still considered conquered. There's just too many other places to be going at, you know? God. Alright. There's a solid chance we'll be getting rid of Holsteinian as accepted at some point in the near future, too. Alright. Good. Alright, even the noble's satisfaction is getting there. I don't know. The commoners. Peasant elective. Rules from life, allowed estates, burghers, commoners, and crown. Kriegdon Palastem. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, slowly helping fix our stability spending too. It's good. Like I said, I just need a little bit of time where we actually get stability spending done. A lot of these places are still ticking up in control as well. Yeah, I'll take a favor, thanks. Alright. We're getting closer to being able to actually tax our patricians, I think. Maybe it might be worthwhile to give them something. You know? Increased civic engagement, unfortunately, just doesn't make them happier at all. You know? Otherwise, I would have given them that. State satisfaction -5. Oh good, some more cores. This is a solid maybe. Even if we like lose out, like our taxes from the burger estates already are basically 0. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be. On the other hand, I guess the reason it's setting that is because it literally, we're just not getting any taxes at all from them. Because they only have power in Onzabrück, which we aren't integrating. And have, I think, literally 0 control at this point. Because this area is simply too far away at this point. Yeah, conquered, average satisfaction. Alright. Good news is, we're getting there with our friggin' equilibrium. A bountiful harvest, thank you. I can get a little something anyway. I definitely don't want to drop my Republican tradition anymore than I need to. Westphalian Patriots, they're pretty chill at this point, especially their increasing Republican stability tradition and our negative stability going away. Alright. More and more pops should hopefully just leave. Yeah, autonomous councils. I would prefer Central Council if I could. You know? Foundation of the Republic. That is actually really good. Yeah. Noble power. Yeah, so the virtues of Politia, I should see about maybe getting a hold of. I think that would be quite worthwhile. Alright, -3%. Are we actually climbing above 50%? Satisfaction? Oh my god, we are. Yeah, if I give them anything here, I get way more taxes. So I need to give them something. You know? I need to toss them a bone. God, why are we so conciliatory? At peace with civil society, fair enough. Yeah. Concerningly, it gives a lot of antagonism if we want to actually go to war. Oh, good. Alright. So we've got our advantage of morale now. Maximum our geo size, that would be nice. I think local infrastructure's up next. Proximity cost reduction just means that everywhere gets slightly more control. And in the end, that is what matters. Alright. Yeah, we've saved about like 40 or 0.4 gold on stability at this point, so. And we're getting there. I just want to be able to cross the threshold to 0. The west marshes are almost integrated. Issue a formal complaint to Cologne. Yeah, we're finally actually taxing the patricians. Thank goodness. It's barely anything, although that really shouldn't shock me too much, huh? I need to find ways of increasing the commoners' taxes. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, I have no trade capacity, so. Automatic defense. Yes. As always, yeah. That's fine. Okay, there's integration here. It's fast. Good. France wins the 100 Years' War. This was expected, yes. God, I need to... We are weaker than them. Yeah, because they have, again, Bohemia on their side. Okay. Arnsberg. Coalition. The rest are not coalition. But yeah, if I go to war with Munster in the near future, I could at least try anyway. The problem is, yeah, we'd be outnumbered so much, there's not a damn chance. Oh hey, 10 prestige. That's actually not too bad. Especially since we're likely going to be getting a lot more Westphalians soon. We'll accept them. Yeah, 1,500 levies ain't bad. All three of you are just fiefs of Bohemia or whatever. No. Oh yeah. Professor. Lower Saxon, Westphalian, Lower Saxon, cool. So yeah, there's that. Probably one of our few moments left. Alright, we're finally through the looking glass. We're above 0 stability for the first time in forever. Holy cow. We're making decent money. The schism in the Catholic Church. Okay. I know how this ends. So yeah. Unity of faith. Ooh, minus 10% unrest, nice. Yeah, so France is going to lose its state as being the sole papal controller. Alright. Yeah, this also gets me Ravensburg, so an attack in this region lets us expand at least a little bit more. The County of Bremen is at war. I'd like to know how close Bohemia is to actually joining this war, because it's not automatic. Honestly. I'll allow the bartering to continue. It's fine. So how much money do I actually get from taxing our patricians? Not exactly a lot. To start though. That said, I can now kind of move the cost of the court down a fair bit. And now it might not be a terrible idea for me to actually start looking at the construction of certain buildings. Any reason I can't build here? Nah, okay, costs money. Fair enough. We'll look at productivity and pricing as we actually earn money. Alright. Yeah. That's alright. But at least even our nobles are chill. Am I sure there's nothing I can get here that would help? Probably not. Still, with that in mind, I think this is a good time to end it. We've got our next war target kind of planned out. And I can even call Parliament for it. Host army exercises, you say? Promote army. Okay, hold on. Verdun will become a town. Ooh, that is huge, actually. The ability to promote urbanization. Oh. Okay, so that's like, what, 400 in value? That's huge. Hang on. I'm wondering, like, how locked is this? Like, is it possible to re-roll this? The answer appears to be no. Alright. Well, I know what I'm doing next time. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been Universalis, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.